It is currently 11:25 p.m. and we would like to give a warm welcome to everybody viewing slash listening to this podcast. Welcome to the Honey Bunches of Bros. We are your hosts,
Captain Crunch.
Chibueze.
Cinnamon Toast Tofi.
John Kelpo.
Giving these nuts, but just please call me in.
You know, the craziest part is I heard you lag when you said craving, so they only heard the last part. So can you repeat that one more time for the audience?
It's fortunate, bro.
I hate to see that.
Alright, so you're not gonna repeat it, that's cool.
Alright, we're just gonna keep it moving. So you know, a lot of you are listening to us through your headphones and you're like, you know, what's going on? What am I listening to? You know, just some leisurely quarantine conversation that we would like to include you on into. Some entertainment, some background noise while you do the dishes. I don't know, whatever you be doing in the house. Not going outside, I hope. So, you know, let's give some introductions to the rest of us. Just learn a little bit more about us. How about we start off with a real name, a college, and just a fun fact.
All right. My name on this is Captain Crunch, but my real name is actually Parker, and I go to ASU right now. I'm doing sports journalism, and yeah, it's not too much about me that's that interesting, so I'll just leave it at that.
All right. My name is Chibueze. I am a student at San Jose State University, and you know, that's about how far it goes for my fun fact. We'll just keep it moving.
Excuse me, everybody. I'm Tofi. I go to San Diego State. And like the hoop a little bit, not too much. That's my fun fact.
All right. Well, my name is John. I go to Sonoma State University, currently studying business. And, my fun fact, I can chug a bottle of water in under 25 seconds.
Pause.
How is that pause?
Yeah, that's not. I don't know if that's
Please
fine.
pause
That's
that
a
one.
skill.
You said your throat is up to the task.
Said third game immaculate? Okay.
I didn't say that. You guys implied it.
Putting words in his mouth now.
I'm just saying I can chug a water bottle.
Or I guess you can say putting words in his throat now.
Yeah, yeah.
Pause.
All
Pause.
right.
You put one in his
Whoa. Hold up. The way you worded that is not right.
Dang, hold up.
I don't think the way we word anything is
Let's
I
get
think
to,
it was
let's get
all
to
right, bro.
our fifth member.
Oh, my bad.
This dude missed all his
We're off to a
cues.
great start.
Every cue this man has missed.
My name is Jaycee. I go to Holy Names. Oh, don't know where that is. Of course, you don't know where that is. Oakland, California. Fun fact about me is I'm fluent in Japanese, Chinese, and Korean.
Ooh, he
Really?
quadlingual.
Wait, I'm just not learning this.
Yeah, that's a big fact for all of us.
Sorry, kids. I don't know any. Just repeat.
Yeah, see? I felt like he was lying.
So you can
I
just
thought
understand it.
See, I thought you were too, but I was like, you know what? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. I'll give him a chance.
How is your first impression on this podcast going to be founded on lies?
Yeah, I just.
All right.
Alright.
So now you know the squad, the
I'm
group.
just doing whatever I'm doing. I'm like half and half. I'm distracted right now. So.
You playing Final Fantasy?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now we're just gonna move into a little check-in, a little weekly check-in called High Low High, where we talk about one high from the past week, humble ourselves, bring it down for a low, and then bring it back up for a high to keep the positive energy flowing. So let's start at the top.
Yo, that reminds me of like Destroy Build Destroy. You know? You ever watch that show?
That show was excellent.
That
No
show
matter
was
what anybody
honestly
says.
talk about slept on. Like, talk about one of the better Cartoon Network shows. Like
Dude.
that show was pretty legit. Not gonna lie. Like it was a good show, but while trying to stay on the right path here. A high for the week. Better internet connection for playing COD Warzone. Me and John actually got a dub last night on duos. So Yeah, shout out. That was pretty good to get. Got to get the dub out of the way. We had been in a big slump, so I guess that was also one of the lows for the week because leading up into that point, hadn't really won anything. Hadn't even really gotten any legitimate shots at winning. So it was nice to close out the week like that. And for another high this week, I don't know. I'm currently, doing the podcast. This is the first episode, so I'd say that has to be the high for me. It's just pretty cool to be a part of, and yeah, that's all there is really to it. But it's nice to be a part of.
Excellent. Good to hear. Coming in for me, high this week. High was actually today, in my opinion. I put in quite a few applications. You never know when this shelter in place is going to be officially lifted, so I'm trying to secure this employment. A low. I don't even. I be looking at the news and I'm thinking, golly, what are we doing over here on the planet? But another high. For my fellows of facial hair, y'all know that sometimes your facial hair be going through like highs and lows of health and quality. So I woke up this morning, I did my thing, and my beard was looking a little glistening. So that's a high for me.
Listen, man, I like that word.
Love to see it.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. My bad. Let's see. High for this week, my first one. Just like working out a little bit, I feel better. Mental state better. Physical state, I feel way better now. So I guess that's a high. Low. My phone's still broken, so I really can't do anything. And plus, all this shelter in place stuff is here, so it makes it harder to like replace it and stuff like that. Pretty horrible low. And my last high, I know Captain Crunch already said it already, but we're on here. First time, you feel me? So yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Well, for me, my first high, I'm gonna have to be, I've been drinking a lot of water lately. I'm usually, more like an Arizona tea type guy, you know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to incorporate a lot more water into my diet, and it's got me feeling really good actually. So it's definitely a high. Oh, for a low, man. A low, probably. Oh, I dropped my phone the other day, and now my screen protector is slightly cracked, so that kind of bummed me out a little bit. But it's nothing what Tofi's going through, so I'm gonna dial it down a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of, blessed. I'm like just struggling, bro.
And feeling my last high, probably that I got to go out and see my guys Parker and Jaycee and my other guy Nate at a sandwich shop nearby. We got the sandwiches, got to talk a little bit. It was a great time.
John, you said no free publicity?
No free handouts out here.
Okay.
It was Pedesto sandwiches in Stockton, California. Best sandwiches in that area.
Make sure to check that out.
Pedestos, cut the check.
Let's make a deal.
I'm expecting sponsorship to come in. I'm looking at my email. I'm checking my email every day now.
No free money.
All right, Jaycee, on to you.
Every time.
That pause, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, you know what that is? It's like the newscasters, and they say, "Oh, over to this guy," and then like they just like sit there looking at the screen.
Bro, that's exactly like. Continue my man.
Like my high this week, I was like, I took the Pedestos for some nice sandwiches. It's been like years since I've been to that. Awesome. So I went to Parker's house. Also been a pretty long time since I've been there.
Yes, it has.
Pretty crazy. And then the other high is the nice family dinner for my family, which they all appreciated. So is that
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. I
thought that was only me, so I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything because
I was waiting for him to come back and say something.
Okay, dude.
I was like, I feel kind of bad because every time like we finna get to Jaycee, we start talking. So I was like, let me not just say anything, let him get through it.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Because I was like, oh, it's probably just my trash Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I thought it was mine too, so I stayed quiet. I was like, yeah, he's probably gonna come back.
What happened? Why were we so freaking cool?
It cut out. I don't know.
It
Yeah,
cut out for a fat
resume
minute.
wherever.
You were starting at the
Start off
low.
with your low. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
My low is just, still a lot of stuff that's done.
And it did it again.
Dang, JC's
Yep,
Wi-Fi. JC's Wi-Fi does not want to see him win tonight.
Yet again.
Just saying.
Oh, wow. Technical difficulties, y'all. First podcast.
For our viewers, drop something in the Cash App so we can get JC some better Wi-Fi.
Please.
Gonna get a fund me going over here.
Bring us back up, JC. Give us one more high.
More high?
Wait, did you do them already? Or
He didn't get to his high.
Gotta cap it off with the final
I
high.
already did both of my highs.
Oh, we
Yeah,
so you
I-
ended it off?
didn't hear it.
negative
Can we get the high one more time, please?
Dang.
Alright. Guys. I said earlier. The Parker's house, had a nice chat along with Parker's. We're on to that place, so it's pretty cool going back there, seeing the night in. Going up at Destos, that was pretty cool. And for my family, yeah, for my highs.
Okay.
Right.
Easy. All right. So, fellas, what are y'all bringing to the table?
What am I bringing to the table? Honestly, I'll just go back to what I was saying. It's on my mind. Destroy, build, destroy. Like, I know it got your guys' attention. That show was honestly, that was a good show, Like, the way I looked at it is, like, I'd get so into it because I'd be, like, immediately I'd, like, go to one team, like, in sports and be like, oh, I'm rooting for this team the whole way, Like, I want this team to win. And, like, whenever they had, like, the strategies for how to destroy stuff, I don't know about you guys or what your guys' thoughts were, but for me, you gotta get that wrecking crew because, like, they do no damage. It's like the car, you had to, like, rip it apart as the opponent team, and, like, it made their life so much harder. Like, what do you guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the show. Honestly, like, they did, like, no damage at all. Like, literally, they would choose, like, dynamite and blow up the thing, but, like, I feel like it wouldn't even be that big a deal.
I feel like everybody, when they watch TV shows from home, they'd be like, oh yeah, if I was on the show, like, I do it better. Like, like Wipeout, I'd be like, yo, Wipeout.
Oh, yeah,
I'd murder the
exactly.
course, right? But I don't know. It was definitely a fun show. Definitely enjoyed the show. But I bet y'all don't know that Destroy, Build, Destroy has a 2.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, that's disrespectful. See?
2.7?
2.7 out of 10,
That's
bro.
what I was saying.
Nice.
Slept on. That is the definition of being slept on if that show gets that. Like, I get it. It wasn't, I don't know if I'd say it was elite, but, like, it was up there. It was a good show. Like, it was quality television, There's nothing like it, It had that unique factor to it. So I feel like that's just not right. Whoever scored that ain't right.
That's a horrendous rating. Oh my god. 2.7. That's like.
That's like 2.7.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's like 2.72 maybe.
I don't even know what to think.
You check the rating score for Dude, What Would Happen?
I can pull it
I
up.
remember that
Yeah.
show. Yo, I remember that
I kind
show.
of like that show.
That show, yeah, honestly, I think Destroy, Build, Destroy is better, but, like, that show was entertaining to me, too.
Hold up,
Cartoon
yo.
Network had some bangers.
Put up some numbers. What you think, dude? What would happen? God, out of 10.
Based on Destroy, Build, Destroy, I'm gonna say, like, 2.4.
I'll give it a 3. Solid 3.
Give it a 3.
I'm so curious now.
1.9.
Right on the money. Kyle's.
Yo,
I looked it up. I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
god. I was like, there's no way.
dude.
Yeah,
I
so
100% have
1.9.
no idea. I have no idea what this show is. I'm just telling you guys right now.
You
I
never watched
watched
Dude,
it.
What Would Happen?
No.
Yo,
watched
I
it like
remember.
I
five
looked it up to
times
see what it
now.
was.
Yo, you know what? One of the episodes I liked, I don't know if you guys remember it, but they had this episode where like they were trying to show like what it would be like to wake up from your bed and get ready for school in like less than a minute. Have you guys seen that episode? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I have
not
no
at all.
recollection of any content. I
Okay.
just know what the show's about.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
So much for that, but pretty much like they made like this contraption. Their bed would like lift them up. It would drop them into like their pants. Then this like mechanical arm would like brush their teeth. It was
Yo.
like it was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm not even lying. Now that you're describing it, I think I remember seeing an episode like that.
Yeah. See,
Like I haven't. It's
just
like
had to.
deep in my memory.
Like it's one of those things that for whatever reason never leaves you. Like I just had to paint the picture a little bit, and then all of a sudden the canvas is full and you could see it.
Like the bed would be like a catapult, and then it would
Yeah.
launch them. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, this is
Yep.
crazy.
That's like that's like prime Cartoon Network right there.
I guess we can go with this topic a little bit. You know what I mean? Other than those shows that we just talked about, what are your guys' like top slept on TV shows growing up?
Slept on.
Ooh,
I can go
Slept on,
first.
yeah.
I can go first if y'all want.
All right.
Go ahead.
yeah.
Hear it.
Actually, maybe not. I did.
I was finna say, you know, because it feels like everybody has like we all have like the collective childhood, like we all like did stuff and like watched stuff as kids. So I feel like I don't know if it'd be slept on as childhood. I feel like we all just you know enjoyed what was put on for us by our parents.
Did your parents ever like put on something for you to watch, or did they ever just give you the remote and let you pick whatever you wanted?
I mean, I started grabbing the
Yeah, my
remote when I was
parents let me
like,
pick
I don't
one.
know.
Yeah, I think I kind
Seven.
of picked. Also, how deep into our childhood are we going here? Like
Oh,
any show?
Hey, I'll tell you
Or
what.
like-
I know what I'm finna say right now, bro.
Oh, go
I'll start.
ahead.
I'll start out. This is not. This is extremely unrelatable to most people, but I went to in elementary school. On the first Wednesday of the month, we would have a half day, right? So we get to like about 12 o'clock, and at the time, my show was Monster Jam. You know, like the monster truck show.
Oh yeah.
You know, so we got out at 12 o'clock. My mom would always be late, so I'd probably get in the car like 12:10, and it was a like I wouldn't say anything to my mom, but I would be like hoping she'd like run every red light so I could get home and catch the last 20 minutes of the show. But Monster Jam, undefeated in my opinion. That show brought me so much joy just from watching them crush the set and everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well shoot. If no one else has one on top of their head, I'll jump right in.
Go
Mine's
ahead.
pretty quick. It's have you guys seen Fantasy Factory? Rob Dyrdek?
Yes.
No.
Yo, that show, oh my god, bro. Talk about like childhood dreams of wanting to like go to the Fantasy Factory. So I'll explain it since John, you said you're not familiar with it.
Oh, I know. Like I know what I know what it is. I just
Oh,
never
you just
saw
don't
it.
watch it? Okay,
Yeah.
that's understandable. Yeah, so as long as you understand the concept, but like it's just like such a interesting show because like it's just random stuff, whatever Rob Dyrdek like thinks, like he just does, like because he has an entire warehouse facility with all the crazy stuff. You got the ball pit, like a zip line, got the skateboard ramps. Like it's just like such a cool place. Like as a kid, like I knew it was in LA, and I was just like, bro, one of these days I gotta go there and have like a birthday party. Sure enough, that's never gonna happen, even going forward in the future. Even though I'd still be okay with it at the age of 19. But yeah, that show, I love that show, bro. Like honestly, so slept on in my opinion.
Damn.
No, I got one.
Hey, no, you go.
I was gonna say this highly slept on in my opinion. But you guys ever watch the show Recess?
Yes. Yes, bro.
What?
Y'all gonna hate me for
Thing.
this, but Recess was kind of past. I don't know if it was past my time. It wasn't past my time
Let
because
me
we're the same
Google it.
age, but like I just never caught it.
You never
Never.
I
caught
don't
it?
know what TV channel that was on actually.
But that was on
Disney.
I think it was I think it was
Is this regular Disney?
Maybe not. I don't.
It was yeah.
No, it is Disney. It is Disney.
Recess was when I woke up at 1 in the morning with a cold sweat. And it was blaring in the background.
George Lopez.
Yes, bro.
Oh my god, bro, that's a slept-on show right there. That's a good one, honestly.
If you slept on
Yo.
George Lopez, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, I guess I don't think anyone sleeps on it. Just what I mean by that is like, it was just such a weird like show, being that it was on at such a weird time of day. Like, even though it was such a popular show, like obviously it was on like for new episodes at different points in the day. But, like, it's so weird that a show like that would just run at like 3 in the morning. Like anytime I couldn't sleep, that was the go-to. I'd turn on the TV and that would be on, bro. And I see him like jumping with his family in the beginning scene with the music playing in the background. I'd be like, yo, yes.
So is this like slept on? I don't even know if this show is slept on. Chowder? You guys watch that?
Chowder's for the elite-minded individuals.
A little bit, yeah.
Chowder's what individual?
It's Chowder's for the elite-minded individuals.
I love that show, bro. You have no idea. I remember like staying up to like 8 p.m. Cartoon Network, and then the episodes would come on like I think like Wednesdays or Tuesdays, bro. Every day, every Tuesday, I was on that show, bro.
He had the times.
Dang, yeah, you
know it's real.
You knew.
Bro, yeah, I would love that show, bro. You have no idea.
Oh no, hold up. After we finish this, I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest like subconscious time schedule that ever happened to me. But let's get to Jaycee's show first.
On mine?
Yes, sir.
For me, I don't know if you guys remember. I was Bionic Titan.
Oh,
yeah.
Bionic Titan? I remember.
I didn't watch it, but I definitely seen it.
I didn't watch it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I recognize the name, but I don't think I got too into it.
Yo, I know exactly what show this is.
It was only on for like a season, but I just thought it was badass because it was pretty damn.
Yo, how do I remember this show? This is so weird.
You said Symbiotic Titan?
Yeah, I swear.
Wait, am I thinking of a different show?
I think I remember it.
I think I might be thinking of
I
something
remember
else.
the robot first time.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the toy Bionicles.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm thinking of. Oh
Those
my
toys
gosh.
were
Yo,
like-
those for sure were. I had so many of those.
Nothing
growing up.
about Bionicles.
That was one of like the first. Like that was like growing up. That was like a staple toy. You know, it was like Legos to me.
Damn.
Like
Jaycee,
I had to
you just
have
unlocked
those.
the memory though. I can't lie.
Yeah, bro. Like we're.
I
Really
remember the
going
commercials, bro.
Commercials
Oh my god.
had the music and everything for those commercials, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I could think of so many toys growing up, and that one just hit different right there. That really brought me back.
Hey,
Let me
could, like,
let me show
envision
y'all one
where
of the
I was.
first pictures that came up for Symbiotic Titan when I just looked it up. I need y'all to see this. You can't make this up.
no, you gotta send it.
Give me one
Yes,
second.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm very curious now. I looked up.
Slap that pic in the Discord.
Yeah, you got my mind. You got my mind right.
How about that? Have you guys ever watched the Magic School Bus?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, of
bro.
course. Yes.
Stop.
Oh,
Bro,
Oh, you know-
bro,
Wait a
you
minute.
know?
of course. Oh, you know,
Bro.
speaking of like just like other shows, since we're on the topic, like why not? What's it called? Like just when you said Chowder, Tofi, it reminded me just like Cartoon Network in general, and like bro, regular show, bro. That show was good. Like honestly, like the first couple seasons, I was so into that. Like I remember when I had like my first iPod for like Christmas, like I would download on iTunes all the episodes and rewatch them like over and over again. Oh my god. Well, that show was the best, honestly. That's got to be one of my top like 10 cartoons all time for sure.
Oh yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Bro.
Man,
Cartoon Network really got some goated.
They really do. Like I feel like we lived in the golden age of like cartoons and like just kids TV shows. I really
Pretty
do.
nice.
90 kids finna crucify you for that one, Parker.
Yo, I know they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy on me, even though we literally grew up the same way.
Dang, I gotta let y'all know though. When I was about, I don't know, third grade maybe, I had a schedule, bro. Like, bro, I was on clockwork to watch my TV shows. The craziest part is I wasn't even allowed to watch TV during the school week, but I still got it in. So this is legit how it went down. My mom worked at a hospital, right? And her schedule was like set, right? So what would happen was I would watch. So the TV shows I watched were I don't know if mostly I know Static Shock.
Oh yeah, bro.
I'm pretty sure the other one was X-Men, and the last one was Monster Buster Club. That show was goated in my opinion at third grade. So what would happen was I would watch an episode. I think it was Static Shock first. I would watch an episode, right? And then in between there's a show I don't remember the show, but there was a show that I didn't really like, so I didn't watch it. I would take a shower during that show, and then by the time I would get out of the shower and put get ready to put my clothes back on, my mom would call, because she would call us to let us know she got to work. My mom would call, I would pick up the phone, and by the time I'm picking up the phone, the next show would start, and then I would watch the last two shows and then have dinner. And I'm telling you, this was a clockwork schedule for months, bro.
Bro, you were like
Very intricate.
dedicated to that.
And bro, the craziest part is it's not even like I tried, but bro, literally, as soon as I'm throwing on my t-shirt, the phone's ringing, I got the remote in the other hand, it was an excellent time to be alive.
You had that stuff under science.
You feel me?
Bro, you guys ever watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids?
Oh.
Friends?
Yes.
Goated.
Yeah. I don't know.
Child, bro.
Yeah, when you were mentioning one of those shows, that's what came to mind. It's funny, every time someone mentions a show, it makes me think of another show that I would watch right after that show. And that's one of those shows.
Bro, Wilt, the tall red one with the one.
Yeah, the basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
wanted
who I
to be him,
aspired to
low-key.
be like.
Yeah, right?
I'm not even lying.
I wanted to be him. I was like, bro, I'm going to the league.
I'm going to the league watching this TV show for
Right?
kids, bro. I'm gonna grow up to be just like Will, just tall as hell.
We all have dreams.
Oh man, that's another classic. You can't go wrong with any of these.
Bro, y'all ever watch Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Test. Johnny Test was greater than Johnny Bravo in my opinion.
That got Jaycee's
Bro.
reaction.
Say that again. Say that again right now.
In the battles of the Johnnies, I said Johnny Test was better than Johnny Bravo.
Oh yes, I have to.
You're right.
I'm sorry, I have to agree with that. Johnny Test was so good.
No.
Johnny,
Yo.
Johnny,
He was
Johnny,
only good because of his sisters.
bro, Dookie.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, the only good thing about Johnny Test is Blink Blink Boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. The memes,
Yeah,
bro.
Bling Bing Boy
Facts.
is like Neville from iCarly in a different dimension.
That's
Big
such a
facts.
good comparison.
Hey, I agree with you on that one, Tofi. That's the
That
only
is
reason. That's like the only reason Johnny Test is good. It's because of Bling Bling.
Yeah, no, Blink Blink Boy, you kind of carried, bro.
Hey,
And the
I
dog.
mean,
The
I'm not
dog.
gonna lie.
The dog
Yeah.
and Bling Bling.
Oh yeah,
Dookie,
Yeah,
bro.
what's the dog's name?
They named the dog
yeah.
literal. I'm
Bro,
like, bro.
that's what it was. I couldn't think of his name. I knew it started with a D, but I couldn't think of it. But no, that show was good. I remember that was another one of. Oh my god, this is gonna take everyone back, bro. That was one of those things where I got at Blockbuster. I'd get that movie,
Oh,
the Johnny Test movie, bro. I watched that.
there was
Oh
a
my God.
movie?
I didn't even
Yeah,
know there
there
was a
was.
movie. This is
Or
new.
well, I don't know if it was considered a movie or if it was just like a really long episode, but it was in a movie form though. Or actually, I take it back. Now that I think about it, it was a series of episodes, but it wasn't the entire season. It was just a package of episodes, and for whatever reason, I was scrolling through the different lines of stuff, all the aisles at Blockbuster, and I was like, oh, this is it right here. I grabbed it, of course.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not even. I'm not even. Bro, y'all. Okay, so you know how TV shows they have the subliminals, right? That you only get when you're older.
Yeah, of course.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
You know, like the
All
first
the
one that comes to
innuendos
mind.
and stuff.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, like grown up, like adult like jokes kind of
Yeah,
a thing.
yeah, the adult jokes and the kid shows.
Yeah.
So y'all remember in Dexter's Laboratory when he goes to the neighbor's house and he's at the neighbor's house and the lady goes to the dishwasher. She bends over and on her pants says "Dad's trophy."
Yo, actually,
Bro.
I do
Yeah,
not remember that at
I have to
all.
watch Dexter's Laboratory just for that.
Bro.
Damn.
And
Alright.
cause you know how they be like when they have a cartoon character and the mom they just
Oh, always. Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with this.
on some elastic. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
Whoa.
on some Elastigirl type stuff, you know.
Oh no, bro. Acting like it's everyone's birthday out there.
Facts.
Bro. And bro,
Y'all gotta chill.
I'm gonna just say this real quick and we gonna keep it pushing. Elastigirl was way thicker in Incredibles 2 than she was in Incredibles 1. I don't know what kind of
No cap.
I don't know what kind of squad she was hitting, but bro, she was, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Bro. Hey, that's
Mr. Incredible bad.
I seen Incredibles 2, and I can attest, bro. She was.
It's a great movie.
Ever since people started talking about how thick she was in Incredible, the first Incredibles, I feel like the design
Disney,
team was
listen,
like,
yeah, Disney,
We
listen.
gotta step it up.
we gotta like,
They said, let's go crazy.
we gotta pull some shit right now.
Bro,
Yeah,
she
they
is.
did.
You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna do a little comparison from Incredibles 1 to Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you really good.
That's a little much. That's a little
Yeah,
much.
I don't know.
No, because I want to show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all.
Dang, this is very in depth. Very detailed.
It's a really important and civilized discussion about whether her,
Civilized. What are you
let's say,
Caboose.
caboose is bigger than. You know what? Never mind. That sounded so corny, bro.
Her behind.
Dairy air.
What other
what?
terms can we come
Bro,
up with?
I'm coming across fanfic. I'm gonna stop the search right now.
Yeah. Stop it. please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
honestly, you
You're
might,
in a dark place.
yeah, you
Yeah.
might stumble upon something else that you may or may not be looking for.
You know? And that's literally what I was talking about. Like, I don't know, when people get older, they just be ruining all their cartoon shows. I'm like, bro, I wasn't even thinking like this till you said it.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you thinking
Didn't even
like
cross
this?
my mind.
disgusting.
Crazy. It's a crazy world we live in.
You know?
Ew. Hey, so okay, I'm gonna just bring that topic and nobody else is doing nothing. You know, the name of the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
you want to
talk
give a little
about cereal,
origin
bro?
story?
Yeah, we
wanna
honestly,
do
this
it?
is the pilot episode. We kind of have to,
Yeah.
We gotta live up to the name.
So we said it. We know y'all see it. Honey Bunches of Bros. A lot of y'all might be wondering, how'd y'all come up with the name? So let's just give a little backstory, a little origin story.
Yeah, of course. We're like Batman out here. Okay, so we
Oh
can
my God.
each throw something in, but I'll kind of say how it started. So randomly, I was eating cereal. So right, we're playing COD. We might have been playing Warzone. We're probably playing Warzone if I had to imagine. That or S&D, but probably Warzone if I remember correctly. And I said, all right, I'll be back. I got to eat some cereal. And then I don't know who it was, and jump in, whoever it was, if you remember, who asked me which cereal I was eating, because somehow it came up. And I said, I'm eating Honey Bunches of Oats. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, an entire conversation just went in depth with cereal. And we were kind of giving tier rankings. Anyone want to add to that?
I guess you guys want to bring up the tier list?
Bro,
wanna
I
bring
guess,
it up?
I feel like we have to.
when we say we're
because-
talking about cereal, I literally mean hours, bro. Hours.
Yeah, we literally spent
Mhm.
like 3 hours talking about cereal.
Yeah, it was
Like no
honestly,
BS, no BS.
It never branched off into anything else. No other topics.
Yeah, no
Strictly
divulging,
cereal.
nothing.
Yeah. So.
Man, if you
pretty
want to talk
much.
about lists, I got some S tiers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
I
hear
say
'em.
we finish up the
True.
origin, and then we can hop right into that list.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, in addition to the absolutely long talk about cereal, like for a couple nights we just been, because we play COD like every night, like without fail. At least one or two of us gets on every night, right? And by like, I don't know, 12:30, 1 in the morning, we be getting tired of COD, and then we just start talking, on some bro stuff. And we did this for like quite a bit, and then after, I think it was like a night or 2 nights after we had that cereal talk, we were like, bro, like, let's just turn on the mic and see what happens. I guess was the consensus. And
yeah, pretty much.
I
It's that simple.
Literally,
really.
here we are.
Yeah, well, complicated.
Yeah. So, and if Jaycee wants to jump in, he can, because he actually came up with the patented name that we're working with here.
Yeah.
But pretty much that other night, we were really getting into it, and we were thinking, oh, you know what? This conversation is kind of funny. Maybe this could become something. And I was just brainstorming some names that had to do with Honey Bunches of Oats, because that was the cereal that I said was slept on. It was S tier, and people don't realize it. And I was just thinking of all these corny names. They all sounded terrible, and I was kind of just laughing off. And then, Jaycee, if you want to jump in, you could say how it came about or how it popped into your mind. But you came up with a banger of a name for this, and that's how it became what it is today.
No. I don't know. I was just thinking about a friend. I think you guys know who this friend is.
Oh yeah, we know. Oh, we know.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, we're familiar.
I just thought of Bruce, and like a lyrical genius.
You put 2 and 2 together. I guess you could say.
Origin story, man. Y'all don't believe me? Yeah, going back, on whatever you were talking about. In my opinion, I gotta say.
Alright, so y'all wanted to do a tier list?
Yeah.
So you
And
said-
for the people listening at home, I have a feeling some of you may not know what S tier is. Basically, y'all remember in elementary school when like they would like grade our papers, they go F through A, and then like if you just did excellent work, they gave you a satisfactory. That's pretty much what S tier is like in this grading scale. So you got S tier and you got A through F.
Mm-hmm.
Who
wants to start off?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with starting off.
Okay, let's hear it.
Real quick,
Yeah.
is it a consensus that everybody has Honey Bunches of Oats on their S tier?
Oh yes, I feel like it is, right?
Because I got a box
I know
in
for
the
me,
pantry
I know
right now.
for me it is. Obviously,
So I don't even remember the last time I've eaten that cereal, bro.
like I've
I
eaten
can't
more
say
Honey
I've-
Bunches of Oats than
I can't say I've ever put Honey Bunches of Oats in my mouth, but for the sake of the podcast, I'll
I'm
put it
hurt,
in my. I'll
I'm
put it
Wait,
in my.
what?
Oh,
Why did you
so-
say it like that?
Why do you have to? Why are you gonna do that like that? Like,
It's
But
kind
you
of
said it like me.
Yeah,
Wait. But are you saying you've never had it,
no, I've never had Honey Bunches of Oats.
bro?
Damn, we need.
I'm
we need
gonna
to
I'm gonna
get
send you a
together.
box. Hold up.
All right,
We
send me a
need-
box. Bet.
We need to get together this instant and have you taste test Honey Bunches of Oats so we can get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, John, I need to know
It
your
is-
list now because what have you been munching on?
It is elite.
Oh. Okay, I'll tell you my S list. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so I'm okay. So how my family works, right? We usually buy like my mom will ask me and my sister what cereals we want because when she goes to the store, and it's usually like 2 to 3 boxes of cereal per trip, right? So first thing that's coming to mind that I tell her is Frosted Flakes. Okay,
Yes.
I'm firmly on the Frosted Flakes bandwagon.
Not corn.
No cornflakes. No.
No,
Only
you
on,
really just say cornflakes?
you know the special occasion for cornflakes. And if you want me to, I can go back into that conversation.
Hey,
Might have to on another.
You want me
episode.
to? I mean, let me get to my S tier. Let me get to
Yeah,
my
yeah,
my
yeah,
list.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Frosted Flakes, easy. Boom, first one. Second one, I'm going honeycombs. Okay, honeycombs.
Ooh, yeah.
Tofi knows.
Okay.
Tofi
On the
I
bolder
probably had
side,
those on,
but okay.
on one occasion.
Okay.
Bro, I'm telling. Okay, honeycombs
That's
are like
good.
heavily slept on. Heavily slept on cereal. Next, I'm gonna have to go with Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are a classic for me, right?
Got a fair amount of Fruit Loops in my day.
Yeah, they're very nice, very nice. And then, I'm gonna have to go with a classic Honey Nut Cheerios.
Man, talk about
yeah,
greatest
nut-
of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
That's definitely
That's
up there.
true. Okay.
classic. You know what I mean? If it's not on your list, then I don't know what you're doing.
You're just not eating
But-
right, not getting a
But
balanced
it
diet.
has to have the honey on it.
Those are pretty magical.
Oh,
Right?
I
yeah,
have to-
bro.
No
That's-
bland Cheerios.
Bro, that's another topic. The whole
Yeah.
bland side of every cereal, just throw it in the trash.
No,
Bro,
no,
but I'm telling you something. Let me tell you something. Bro, if you put that sugar in the regular Cheerios, though, bro.
What are you trying
No,
to
you're
say?
doing too much.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
doing too much.
I'm genuinely confused as where you're going to with this statement.
That's like me with
Have
Frosted
you ever
Flakes.
done that before? Like put sugar inside of regular
No.
cereal?
In the
I did
plain
that.
one,
I've
or
never done that before.
the plain or
No,
the
I've
honey
I've done it
nut?
for- I've done it for Frosted
The
Flakes.
plain.
The plain,
not.
I have. It wasn't that good, to be honest.
You're saying it? Never mind.
It's not quite the
To be
same.
honest,
No,
I
it's
think
not
the sugar
either.
just didn't mix as well as I would have liked, but it just
Mhm.
wasn't doing it for me.
Not very
Bro, you
proportional.
gotta put that spoon. You gotta mix it like you're a chef. Mix that sugar.
Chef
you know
Earl?
what I'm saying?
No,
And
no,
it
no.
tastes like. It just tastes like sugar. Actually, never mind. You know what? Forget I just said that.
Hey, but
Rewind
the
a little bit.
creativity was there though. The creativity was there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
me
yeah.
creativity points.
You took me on a journey there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
A for effort.
Hey, I can sort of get behind that because I mentioned this last time. I whenever we would get Frosted Flakes by accident, or well, not really accident because you can't really accidentally do that. But like if there wasn't the Frosted Flakes and we just get Corn Flakes, I would just put some sugar on it beforehand, kind of mix it up as best I can, get the milk in there, and I'm not gonna cap. It wasn't nearly as good, but like I'd say it got the job done though.
So wait,
you know?
wait, hold on. I just need to clarify. So you would put the sugar, like,
On cornflakes. I kind of misspoke and said Frosted
no,
Flakes.
like, okay, wait. But you would put it like while the cornflakes were in the box and then shake it up?
Okay,
Actually, you know what? No, I
wait. Actually, are you
didn't-
serious?
No, I didn't do that, but that sounds kind of brilliant. I don't know if it
That's what I thought you meant when you said you
No.
put the sugar on it.
No,
So
no.
you put it, so you pour the bowl of cornflakes, then get the sugar and
Yeah,
put the sugar on.
it was honestly way more work than it needed to be. I wasn't too intelligent at the time when I did this. This was way back, but yeah. So I would pretty much just get like a couple spoonfuls of sugar, toss it on there, kind of get the milk on top, so it kind of move it around so it would get more surface area on the cornflakes. But now that you mention it, that's a way more efficient way of doing it. I messed up, but hey, it wasn't terrible. It's obviously not as good as Frosted Flakes because like proportionally, it's not very sound. But like, it's still pretty good though. Like, it's not gonna rank among cereals like Frosted Flakes, but it's better than some trash cereals. I'll put it that way.
I might have to get cornflakes and just try that.
You might have to experiment. I might have to too. We might have to all do this on the same given night. Do a taste review.
And just all do it together.
I'm down.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, y'all say y'all in
Honestly.
cereal vlogs. Stop it.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let's calm down.
being
Let's calm down.
that I went on a tangent there and gave my story of cornflakes with sugar, which is just Frosted Flakes with more steps and not as good. I'll jump in with mine. For my S tiers, you gave 4 cereals. I'd say that 4 cereals probably rank in the S tier for me too. I'd have to say Honey Bunches of Oats, of course. That's a no-brainer. Another one that I'm gonna say that I know none of you what the heck it was, and that's O's. Whoever is
We're back on the
Because
Lord.
we've had this
Whoever-
conversation. We were talking about cereal, and it was
Bro.
a general consensus. No one knew what this man was talking about.
Oh
Yeah, we
my
all
God,
just thought it was like an
no one knew.
off-brand Cheerios.
It's one of those things where if you've had O's, Like you're smiling right now, and you're like, yeah, I know what he's talking about. But like if you're not, you're like, what the heck is this guy talking about? So
Leave a
O's,
comment if you've had O's before.
the O's hit different. I'm not just saying that to be bold or have a hot take. Like I truly will defend that cereal to my grave. It's really really underrated. So that's got to be the other one. And then I'd have to say, for the other one, you got to go Frosted Flakes, like John said. That's just such an iconic cereal. Even in COD Warzone, I named myself Tony the Tiger in honor of the mascot. Great commercials, great brand overall. Very good cereal. So that's going to fall on the list. My final one, so this is essentially like a Mount Rushmore because I'm doing 4 of them. The fourth one, who makes that last spot? This is pretty tough. I'm trying to think of cereals that I've consumed more than any other one. I'd have to say, I'm thinking Lucky Charms. I really am. Going to the Irish side. Lucky Charms, honestly,
I might have to change my list.
Like Lucky Charms, like, it's one of those cereals where you almost forget about it because you try and think of these other unique cereals and you forget like the most like well-known ones, and that's one of those cereals. You can't go wrong. Corny commercials, they're terrible. Tricks.
But they are magically delicious.
Said Tricks. I just said Tricks. Wrong cereal. Wrong cereal. Speaking of cereals, that's another good one, but that's not S tier. But as far as Lucky Charms goes, though, those marshmallows are pretty magical. They come in all different shapes and sizes, all different colors. I actually bought some recently where it was only like 2 colors. It was weird. I don't know what kind of weird off-brand they were, but they were kind of trash. Like, it just didn't hit the same. But again, try not to go on tangent and get off topic, but I'd have to say that wraps off the S tiers for me.
Wait, check his Discord chat. Is that O's?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's
Is
definitely.
that O's right there?
You see,
Is that the
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm telling you, the box can be deceiving. Like it looks like an off-brand Cheerios, but I'm telling you, it smacks. It's so good. You have to try it. Like we really need to try all these cereals.
Alright, you say so.
you see, the thing is like Post is like like the company that makes all these cereals. Post is like, I don't know. I think they just had enough resources where they could literally essentially make the same thing twice and people wouldn't know the difference. Because I'm literally looking at the same Honey Nut Cheerios wand. I'm looking at the same spherical donut design, and I'm like, bro, I this is really why we thought it was an off-brand. I'm telling you, I'm just seeing a whole lot of Cheerios in the face.
Hey, any cereal that is made by the same people, the same bunch of votes, is doing it right. That's all I have to say.
Post, cut the check. You too.
Oh, we all about name dropping now.
Or at least don't sue us for copyright, please.
Yeah, that too. We'll take that.
Whoa. I mean,
Dang.
yeah.
Who's going next?
I'll give you a couple. I'll give you a 4. So that's yours. When it comes to cereal, I'm a simple man. Not because I want to, because my mother never bought us anything exciting. But
Here we go.
First one, Cheerios, can never go wrong. Some Honey Nut Cheerios. Second one, goes without saying, Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds. Gotta have the almonds.
Of course.
Oh yeah, the almonds.
Wait, almonds or almonds?
Almonds, bro. Don't
Almonds?
don't ever say.
Bro, you said almonds. I swear.
Oh, did I really?
we gotta play that one back. We gotta go.
That's why
Oh, really?
that's why I was saying it again. I was just making sure.
Dang. Sometimes it comes out almonds. Sometimes it comes out. I don't even know. Dang, I guess
That's
I
a
do
good
say
point
almonds. But
Good point. They hit different.
bro, to be honest, check anything that is offered with or without almonds. With almonds is the better option. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll get behind you on that one.
Third.
Wait, so the cereal. Oh, you know what?
What's
My
up?
bad. I asked that.
All right. Third, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Man, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my god. I messed up. I didn't put Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there.
And
Wow, I lost all credibility right there.
the thing about my S tier list is cereal that I could eat with or without milk. Because sometimes I just open in the bag and just
That's a good way to go about it. Yeah.
right. And some of y'all be like, you eat Honey Bunches of Oats without milk? Yes, bro. Yes. Stop it. Get off me.
Oh yeah, the granola crunches are elite as
Right.
it is.
It's like a nature. Never mind.
Nutri-Grain bar.
Nature Valley. Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say Nature Valley.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
But yeah, fourth on the list, Apple Jacks, in my opinion.
Apple Jacks, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I
just
agree with you
some
on that.
fruity Cheerios, but they hit the spot. So
Bro, the commercials though,
cinnamon,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
S tier.
dang, who
Yeah,
go next?
honestly. Yeah, and
Okay,
I have to get it off my chest right before you guys say yours because I have to substitute Lucky Charm for that right there because those are so good. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is unbelievable. So just have to put that out there. Gotta switch that out.
All right, hold on, real quick, Tofi. CJ, no Raisin Bran.
Okay.
No Raisin Bran minus the raisins?
I can't let this slide. I can't let this slide. So, like I said,
Insane, bro.
my mom, you know, thankfully cared about our health and wanted to feed us healthy things. And hey, look, there are other healthy things besides Raisin Bran, but the point being, as a young individual, I liked raisins. So when I got the Raisin Bran, I was like, cool, you know? And sometimes I just grab some of the raisins out the mix and have them for a snack because they were sugar. And I will defend it in front of anybody. Run my fade.
So
Whatever you
I
say.
bet. So okay. So I just want you to like fully acknowledge that you're saying this right now. Is that you would
Yes,
have Raisin Bran
yes.
and only eat the raisins. and leave the
Sometimes, bro.
bran.
Sometimes.
This man eats a Raisin Bran,
Okay.
bro. Like,
Hey,
Alright, since you-
and
Like voluntarily too.
the crazy part is this is what's wrong with today's society. Y'all flaming me for being on some healthy shit and some eccentric shit. I can't be eccentric.
Whoa.
I can't do.
Okay.
Why you play the victim card now?
Yeah, whoa, not even close.
Okay, I have
No,
to
yeah,
ask, I have to
y'all
ask.
know I'm on all BS right now.
Let me ask you this. Where does Raisin Bran fall on your tier list? Because we're only saying S tiers. So,
Okay.
where exactly does it fall?
It's probably B tier. It goes S then A then B. I put it on B tier.
Okay.
Not
And
even
no,
A
and
tier?
here's
Not
the
even
thing.
A
Here's the thing
tier?
though. Here's the thing
Not
though.
even A?
No, here's the thing though. Raisin Bran, the bran part sometimes is frosted too. So like, it's like I don't know if y'all had Special K, but it tastes pretty much the same as the Special K.
Ooh,
Don't even
Okay.
disrespect Special K like that.
Bro, and it's not even disrespectful.
Special K,
It's
Special
not.
K's on its own level.
Oh, all right. Then why was it on the S tier list?
I mean, I didn't say it was on my S tier. I just said it was on a different level.
Like, I'm gonna put Raisin Bran on the A tier list just because, bro.
I bet.
Okay. All right.
that's gross, bro.
Y'all,
Yeah.
but okay, you gotta make up your mind because Tofi, you're talking about O's is yuck and the Raisin Bran is yuck, bro. Because
Whoa, you said whoa.
I haven't had those. That was a joke.
Hold on, you said Apple Jacks was yuck?
O's
No,
don't
he said
deserve
O's,
trash
O's.
talk. They are insane. I'm telling you.
I've never eaten them.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and taste is in the taste buds. So
I need Tofi's list right now. I'm not.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Bro, okay, whatever. You know what? I only really got two S. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, obviously, 'cause that's my favorite cereal of all time. I'll eat that every day. Every single day, I'll eat the Cinnamon
To
Toast
this
Crunch.
day.
I don't care.
Yo, that's
To this
exactly
day.
That's what I was thinking about.
And my next one. I'm gonna have to
You
go
better
Frosted
choose.
Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
I'm gonna have to go Frosted Flakes.
That's pretty
respect,
good.
That's
Respect.
S tier for me because no other cereal is good enough to be on S tier for me. That's
Dang,
how I
really?
That's fair.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
those two.
I can,
But
Everything
I can
that's good
understand
like
it.
A, but yeah.
if you had to
Those
give
two,
two
yeah.
honorable mentions to make it 4, who would you make your honorable mentions?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a S.
Yeah,
Yeah, two honorable mentions.
That's a great question. You know, but
None. He's like none.
That's fine. There could be no honorable mentions. They just didn't make the cut.
the only one I'd ever give like that I ever give a second chance to, like, of thinking that it'd be S, it would probably be like, I'm gonna say Fruit Loops. I'm gonna say Fruit Loops.
Fair.
Okay,
Fair.
okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. I don't eat those a lot, but every time I did, joy was in my heart. You feel me? I was like,
I feel like that's the kind of cereal. It's like, well, you know, like whenever you like stay at like a hotel that or like a motel that has like breakfast food, that's always there.
And you know,
Every
what,
time.
you know what else would be there? You know what else would be there?
Bro, okay, I'm John. I'm finna get out your head too right now, cause okay, all right, y'all not gonna believe this. Okay, so John really came at me for Raisin Bran, right? This man, you know what this man did to me? He said, "Picture this. You're at a hotel, right? You know the hotels where they be having free breakfast." This man said, yeah, I'm on your head today. He said, "Picture this. You wake up and you're at a basketball tournament, you know, on some AAU type stuff. You go down to the lobby, you look, right? So imagine this. You're in the lobby, you're looking at the breakfast. They got what? Bacon, sausages, the
This
bland
is
ass
literally
eggs.
identical to what was said. This isn't uncanny.
What else did they got? Maybe they got a croissant, you know, some buttered bread, some toast. This man John skips all of that and grabs himself some plain ass, dirty ass, dry ass cornflakes, bro. I'm like, what the yo? And he wants to get on my head? No, stop. Relax.
First off, I never said I was only getting cornflakes.
But that was first on the list. That's the priority.
I would get the cornflakes along with other things. I wouldn't just eat straight cornflakes.
I don't know, bro. You was kind of
No.
glorifying them flakes.
I said it for the vibe, all right?
For the
that the
vibe?
cornflakes
What
gave
vibe?
off.
Anybody listen to this? Let me know what kind of vibes do cornflakes give off. Besides, I don't know.
Bro, I'm telling you. All right, picture this. All right. AAU tournament.
All
Right, you're out of town. You're in a hotel.
Losing streak already.
Here you go. All right.
I can tell you're dropping 3 points after this meal.
Yeah, and I did. Hop off my dick.
You're right.
Hold
Continue.
pause.
Not even.
Honestly, it's not even. Unless you're implying. Never mind. Just continue.
Yeah. All right. Just imagine. Okay. AAU tournament. Okay. You wake up. You're like, oh shit! I got a game today. I gotta get game ready. Okay. You guys following me right now?
He said, "Oh shit!" Like he forgot what he was there for.
I'm up. Shut up. So I'm here. You wake up, right? Eyes open. You're like, I need some food. I am starving, right? You go with your, for me, it was my whole family. You know, my pops, my mom, and my sister. We'd all go down. You know, you got your jersey on with your little tights underneath with the socks and the slides. You know what I'm talking about?
Nike Elites.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Back in the day, yes.
Of course. You go down to the lobby. You got a the nice white ceramic bowl, right? Go over to the little choice, the cereal layout they got there. They got they got Apple Jacks. They got what else they got? They got Fruit Loops. They got
Raisin Bran.
Yeah, they probably had Raisin Bran. You know what I did?
And you still skipped over it?
I
Crazy
skipped by the
Crazy
Raisin Bran. Yes.
Didn't even consider it.
You know they had Cheerios too, because Cheerios is a classic.
Oh,
Skip
yeah.
that too. Don't forget.
Okay, I would skip by the Cheerios as well, and I would get cornflakes. Yes, cornflakes with the 2% milk.
No sugar, mind
Oh
you.
yeah, you gotta get 2% milk. We
Yeah,
didn't
no
even
sugar.
get into
Yeah,
milk.
no sugar.
What's the other
I don't even
98%? I've never understood that.
I don't care. It's still good.
He said it could have been anything.
It really could have been anything. It doesn't matter. 2% milk all the way.
Oh yeah.
And I would usually get, a nice side of bacon, maybe some scrambled eggs, maybe a waffle or two, And I would go and I would eat all that before my game. And I felt amazing. And I dropped buckets that game.
You know, the meal sounds excellent until you realize that it's hotel food and all hotel food is bland. But other than that, I can respect it. I can respect it.
Yeah. Okay.
Still can't believe you passed over Cheerios for cornflakes.
That's what I'm saying,
Wow.
bro. Like I don't know
That's-
if I can really trust you that much anymore. But you know.
Alright, don't even. Don't even.
All right.
Bro, you're a serial killer. You eat raisins out of raisin bran.
Bro,
Don't even come at me.
bro, they heard enough. They heard enough. They heard enough.
Don't even.
They heard enough, bro.
That's enough raisin bran talk.
I like how Jaycee's just been chilling in the background this whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the audio's messed up or what, but
Young, bro. In video games, I'm listening.
okay.
He's like,
So
he's like a live audience.
what's your SG list then? Let's hear it. Let's get into it.
I thought Tofi was before me.
Bro, I
We already
big
gave
win,
me
bro.
this. Dang, this guy.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright. I start to say that I have not had hundreds of
You hear that? He also has not had honey bunches of oats.
wow.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
We need to get to, if I would have known this, guys, after Podestos, I would have literally got 2 bowls out and I would have poured you the biggest thing possible of Honey Bunches of Oats because I had them on deck, ready to go, and I would have made sure you guys tried it. It would have changed your life.
less.
Honestly, we need to get together now. This is mandatory.
Aren't you in Aptos?
Well, currently, yes. I'll be back by tomorrow, and as soon as I'm back, we need to have this. We need to just go to the store and get all the cereal we can, and just like everyone try cereal they've never tried before.
Make a little thing out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I think we could. We could do a podcast episode during the whole process, capture reactions and everything.
Cereal ASMR.
All right. That's
Well,
all.
I don't.
Okay, y'all.
That's
Okay.
not the audience we're going for.
We don't go for that, but we'll make something out of it.
I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to hear the rest of JC's S tier. I'm trying to get into this.
Yeah. Continue.
Well, first off, my most favorite cereal. Chocolate, oh my god, especially with milk.
The what? What was it?
Chocolate inside, bro. Oh my,
Excuse
so
me.
good.
Oh, Crave.
Oh,
Crave. Yeah,
I heard something. You know.
I heard,
Crave.
I heard multiple things, but
I heard something
knew-
completely.
if it hadn't,
live, bro.
if it hadn't been for previous conversations, I would have thought something completely.
Oh, y'all gonna
different.
let it slide for him, but call me. Okay, bet.
What do you? Well, actually,
What?
I don't even know what y'all heard because I heard something that was kind of
Yeah, I think I
heard
know.
chocolate. I heard chocolate in the middle with the milk.
Ah,
Yeah,
nah, bro,
right.
nah, you missed out what I heard, bro.
I heard something completely different, and I don't even want to speak upon it.
You know, I'll type it for y'all though.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. I think that's the best route. All right, continue.
Yeah,
You go with
I go with Crave. Number 2 has to be Cookie Crisp.
Ooh.
Cookie
Oh,
Crisp. Yeah,
JC going
I can
deep in his
support that.
bag.
He's reaching all the way to the bottom.
Cookie Crisp. That's a very good cereal.
And number 3, it's either or Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles.
Mm.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Ooh, Lucky Charms. Yeah. Okay.
The marshmallows just hit differently.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can vibe with that.
Yeah. It's a solid list.
5 is
What was it?
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa
Alright.
Puffs.
Alright.
Yep, that's another one of those cereals. Hotels always.
Really? I feel like I can
Mhm.
remember seeing a hotel.
I feel like I see those all the time, and
I've ever
every time,
seen Cocoa Puffs.
every time I do, I always crank that thing. I make sure I get them in the bowl every
Yeah.
time. Because they don't have O's, so what else am I gonna do?
You could get cornflakes.
Yeah, I don't think that's an option.
Why did they name it O's? Like that's so like I feel like that's so
You
general that
know,
no one will know what you're talking about unless you say you're talking about cereal.
kinda is. I mean, shoot, I'm the only one that knows about it. So, or at least I was at one point. So their marketing team needs to step it up, I guess.
I'm marketing team to step it up. Dang, no
Uh,
shade.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out to O's.
I'm gonna see if they
Love
sell
you
them
guys.
at Walmart.
Is anyone else experiencing silence right now?
No, I thought it was just me. That's why I was like, oh,
Okay,
am I
I
live
never
there?
know. I never know if it's just me, so I don't initially want to say anything. So I just wanted to make sure.
Dang.
Well, I mean,
That's crazy, bro. My phone just randomly, and it keeps doing that now. It's so weird. Like it's on right now, but it's still broken, you know.
All right, so
You know,
I need
what I'm
everybody
saying
to
is
cash
it's
out Tofi some bread so he can cop himself a new phone.
yeah.
It's for the culture.
I got like 225 text messages, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
You said
Damn,
your hot.
Tofi.
You said
I
your
didn't
hot.
know
You
it was
said
that love, bro.
Tofi. You said your hotline blinging.
I mean, you
Throwback.
said it, not me.
Well, all right. I think
You know, it's about that
we've,
time.
we've covered some ground here. Yeah, I think it's about that time.
You know, we hope during this podcast you either finished what you were doing or you just enjoyed our conversation.
All we can hope for.
You know, we'll be back soon. Keep out a lookout. Follow the IG Honey Bunches of Bros official. Follow
Oh yeah,
the
let us know your
SoundCloud.
favorite
Yeah.
cereal.
Hit us with a few follows, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We got
please.
all our ads on the Instagram, so please hit us up
Oh,
with
yeah.
some follows.
Yeah, don't hesitate to get to the personals.
this might even make it up
Shameless
to
plug.
YouTube actually. So you know, we're trying to be multi-platform.
Yeah, hit us on
We are.
everything.
And if y'all really mess with us like that, we might throw it up on Apple and Spotify. So you know,
Yeah,
we'll see.
might just have to take that risk.
We make no promises. But with that being said,
Yeah.
episode 1 pilot. That's a wrap.
Juicy.
See you.
Bye. See y'all.